Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the DeTalented podcast. I know you're so excited to be here. As always, I am with my fantastic friend who is looking vintage tonight, Mr. Jimmy DeTalent. I want you to tell everybody hello.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Here's your change, baby.
Wow. That was
Here's
good.
your change, baby.
Oh, man. What's been going on, man? What's up in your world?
My world.
This week?
I got this fancy hat, this fancy DeTalent Carpets hat. I want to shout out at the very tip top of the show.
You got to, man, because that's from when we were little kids.
From back in the day.
Yeah.
This shape, this foam.
It is the quintessential 1980s style foam trucker snapback trucker hat.
Yeah.
I said trucker twice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
But it does look nice. As soon as I seen it, when I was like, oh yeah, man, that reminds me of days. Because
the old school.
See, what people don't know is back in the day is that your dad drove a van that had that on it. And then we had this saying that was going around all around this town, and it went a little something like this: if you got the time, we got the talent. Selling carpet.
Is that for real?
That is for real. So the sticker wasn't for the carpet store.
No, it was
was for one of our uncles. Was running for.
He was running for the pipe fitters and steam fitters union local president.
Yeah, and that was his slogan. And he had these bumper stickers made. My dad rocked that bumper sticker on that van for years.
But man,
that's awesome. Though,
yeah,
really.
Everybody. Here's what's funny: is everybody in town would be like, "Oh, if you got the time, we got the talent."
Yeah,
but our uncle lost. He didn't win the presidency.
He should have.
He went down
based
in
on that
defeat.
alone.
I know, right?
Based on that.
Oh well,
alone.
man. That's back in the day when, the union stuff was crazy, man. It was more political than politics.
Yeah.
I mean, it just was politics.
Right.
Is what it boiled down to, man. But that was back in the day, man. Even I'm even old enough to when I first got in, because I worked in the trades for a while, that they would have meetings, and if people were crossing picket lines or whatever, bro, they would line the union hall with axe handles. Tell everybody to grab one.
Oh wow.
You're gonna run them people off them
when you were in the union?
Right at the very beginning, and then things kind of started going away from that form of business doings, business workings.
Business.
But people understood people knew where you stood.
Yeah.
When did Hoffa disappear?
Man, that was in the 60s or
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was late. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they ever really figure out where he was? He's buried underneath a building somewhere. Is that?
I would say if I had to guess, he's in a bridge piling somewhere, but I don't know. I mean, nobody knows. They've never found his body. Remember, do you remember Geraldo doing that big thing where he said he had found Jimmy Hoffa's body, and then they dug up and everything? They had a big hours-long they did a bunch of hours-long special, and then they went and did the digging, and they wasn't there.
Well, didn't he also do another special where it was Al Capone's vault? Yes. And he said, "Man, this is amazing." It was a big reveal.
Maybe that's what it was.
And then nothing happened.
That's probably
they opened it up, and there was absolutely nothing.
I bet that's what I'm talking about. Because I doubt he did.
Geraldo Jimmy Hoffa. Let's see.
Geraldo Rivera is not directly connected to the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa, but is known for.
He failed to find anything in the locked vault of mobster Al Capone. Okay, yeah. So it was all tied in together.
Yeah.
Because I could just remember how hype, it was surrounding it, and they were going to do it on live television.
Back then, man, Geraldo had it going on, dude. His show, he was kind of the
cutting edge.
He was, because before him was like Donahue.
Yeah, and it was very tame.
Very tame. Yeah.
And then he kind of brought in
He did. And then
what happened when somebody threw a chair?
Well, that was the big racial thing.
Okay, is that what that was?
Yeah. Somebody called a racial slur
back in '88.
Yeah, look, there's his nose. Geraldo caught it. And I'll tell you right now, Geraldo's he's a buster. I don't like him now. He's an idiot as far as I'm concerned. But Houston, we have a problem. Wow.
We didn't want to see it anyways.
That's all right.
And then what changed after that? And then that ushered in the Jerry Springer.
Well, then it just got.
And then the Maury Povich.
Then it got scripted.
It did. It got real scripted. But then Maury Povich, remember he started. I think they both, Jerry Springer and Maury Povich, started off pretty just down the middle, an actual talk show with guests, and then it started sagging.
I don't think Maury was was scripted. I think Jerry was.
You don't think Maury Povich was scripted?
No.
And you are not the father.
And you are.
It didn't start out like that, though, did it? It got crazy later, I think.
Yeah.
You don't think all those paternity tests were real?
I don't know, man.
Hell no.
I don't. People. You know what though? Truth is stranger than fiction.
It is.
So.
Man, and that was the thing about, there was some key people from Evansville that went on the Jerry Springer show.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah, and I think there was, and I think there was drama even on top of that. Like the people from Evansville caused drama how do you cause drama at the Jerry Springer show?
So outside of the taping, there was drama.
I think so. I think there was some kind of, man, Producer Rick, maybe we can Google Evansville couple goes on Jerry Springer. It was I think it might have been like a throuple or something.
This is going to be a Googling kind of night. I can
know.
tell.
It's already couple. Jerry Springer. Yeah, there we go.
And wasn't he like the mayor of Cincinnati or something?
Yes, he was the mayor of Cincinnati.
Before he got his talk show. Oh, look.
Surprise, I'm transsexual. That was the name of it.
Okay, we're two drag performers from Evansville, Indiana, posed as a couple. And then the show is known for featured guests who were sometimes not entirely honest to gain fame or money, and paid for guest travel and accommodation.
Oh man,
to appear on the program.
Let's pull that video up, Rick.
Oh, these are from Evans. These people are from Evansville.
You can't change that with Clairol. Okay. 206.
You got to be kidding me.
All right. So you were born in May. He doesn't know this.
He doesn't know this.
You've been together for 5 months?
5 months.
Okay.
I've seen you for 5 seconds, and I knew that.
He's been outside the studio, so he hasn't heard what's been going on. Let's bring him out now, huh? Jim.
Oh, man.
This dude don't know.
Look at this buster. To me, it looks like this dude don't care. This dude was cool with it. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Will you... Oh, man. Look how big dude's shoulders are sitting in that black dress.
Marry me. I can't. There's something you have to know first. Before our relationship goes any further, there's something you have to know first.
Oh,
So
man.
you might as well put the ring back in the box.
Put the ring back in the box. Because I've been keeping something in a box.
Oh.
Please keep it there.
You know, we've been seeing each other for 4 or 5 months now. And I feel that we get along and we do things together and we like the same things. We really click and stuff, but, you know, we've messed around a little bit. We haven't done nothing. But you need to know that I was born a man.
Oh, man. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, man, he's going to...
And these people are from Evansville?
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, Jeff, don't go over there. That's not a...
Jeff, tell us how you feel.
Jerry. I'm a guy.
I don't know, man. So do we think this was scripted? This was not scripted?
I don't know. That seems swept to me. I think they script everything on that show. Because, man, no man's going to... I don't think any straight man would have reacted that way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. That's certainly not what I would have done. Well, in the first place, I don't think I'd be that stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not
He
sorry.
didn't even pull out no gum like Ace Ventura.
Oh, no. He just was like, oh.
Say hello to
And then
Mr.
for some
Sweetie.
reason, turned Catholic there at the end. I don't know what happened. Man, if you know what? If you're sitting there thinking, man, how have I not seen this before? Let me tell you how to see it all the time. Go ahead and click subscribe. to the channel. Go ahead and like the video. Comment on the video. Click the bells so that you will never, it's just one bell, but click it. Because if you do, you'll never miss when we post a new video. We are very, very dependent upon you doing that, and we look forward to bringing you more content each and every week. And if you click that subscribe button, you will know when it hits. Jimmy, tell them to subscribe.
Do it. There's really no reason not to.
Man, you can't get no better than that. Just
you should do
it.
Well,
subscribe.
Well, click it.
Well, click it.
Oh my goodness, man. Well, there's a bunch of news going on, man. Another church shooting, and this one was not, or doesn't seem to be politically motivated. Doesn't make it any better. It looks like it was a hate crime. A guy decided that he hated Mormons, and I guess because he doesn't like Mormons, thought it was okay to drive into the church building with several IDEs in his car, caught the entire building on fire, shot several people. As last I'd seen, man, 5 people had died. We are, man, it's crazy, man, the amount of violence that's going on out there. And it's all across the entire country. It's not just in one area or one city. And to be honest, it's not just all political and on one side, man. People are going crazy, shooting each other up, man. We got to get over this.
At least 4 killed.
I wondered how you felt about all that I just said.
At least 4 killed. I was reading. At least 4 killed and 8 wounded. Here's my question, though. Do you think violence has gotten worse, or is it just more? It's more visible now, and we can see news at a faster rate because of social media. Do you think it's always been this crazy? And I mean,
no, I don't think we've always seen the things go on at like schools, like
I agree
schools
with that,
and stuff
that
like
sort
that.
of thing.
Let me tell you something. This is a good story for this. Me and Laura went with some friends to the Dominican Republic a couple of years ago. And when you go to the Dominican Republic, it's great. There's no danger there. Those are all great people, but Haiti's just a short little bit away. And if you read and look, and I mean, there's travel advisories, never go to Haiti. Haiti hates you. This is like, it's very, very, very dangerous. But we went on a tour with a guy. His name's Punta Cana Mike. Shout out if you're in Punta Cana and you're looking for day trips, look up Punta Cana Mike. Man, he's a great tour guide, and he'll take you all around. He's actually natively he's from the United States. He's got all kinds of experience, and he moved down there. And now he takes people. He lives in Punta Cana and takes people around and does all that, and it's really cool. But he's been there for 20 years, and he's got a lot of knowledge about the island, which that island is, Dominican Republic and Haiti are on the same island. Mm-hmm. He said that we were talking we went down into like downtown Punta Cana, where it's poverty and people were mm-hmm. poor, and all these people were so nice and sweet. And he goes, and we were talking about, I was like, so we're okay, but I was like, what about Haiti? Mm-hmm. He's like, dude, every one of these people you just talked to are Haitians. He said they're all people from Haiti that come here because they're trying to, this is a little better than over there, and they're also trying to prove. He said, dude, I'm telling you, you're in so much less danger here, even in Haiti, than you are in the United States.
Really?
He's like, over here, there's no road rage shootings. Over here, there's no school shootings. Over here, there's nothing like that. There will be like drug violence and things like that go on, like mm-hmm. one-offs, but not like just citizens killing citizens, right? Like that don't happen. It doesn't exist. He went on to say, he's like, dude, I've lived in both places, and I'd be way more afraid to live where you are than where I am. So goes to show, man.
That's sobering.
Yeah, that the United States is like that, man. It's because people here. Man, here's the one thing about us, and I'll include every American in this, man. We've had it so good that we are entitled.
Yeah.
And people will go crazy over things they think that they feel entitled to, that they don't get or that don't go their way. And if they're just a little bit crazy enough, they'll kill people. And stop talking about guns. It's not guns. Guns don't kill people. people kill people. You know, if you take away guns from law-abiding citizens,
they're going to find a way.
The criminals are still going to have guns.
The criminals will find a way.
Even if you got the guns away from the criminals, they will stab you.
They're going to find
a way. They will strangle you. They will blow you up. They will make guns.
Yeah.
It's not real hard, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's not that. Everybody wants to do, you know, you can use your car as the most deadly weapon that there is. Everybody wants to blame guns. It's not guns that do it. It's entitled people that have slid their cheese has slid off their cracker. Yeah. And they think it's okay, you know, to kill people or to do drastic things to get their way or if they for some reason didn't get their way. And you see it, like I said, we're seeing it in politics, and we're seeing it in, you know, what is going to profit this guy if he hated Mormons to go in and kill a bunch of innocent people at a church? Why do we care so much about someone's opinion that we kill them over it?
Yeah, that's a good question with anything, right?
How often has someone told you their opinion that doesn't I don't get it because I don't care. Like if you don't agree, if someone doesn't agree with me, and it's like, I'm like, okay, fine, you don't agree with me. Yeah. I don't need to fight you with it. Now there are things that, you know, I stand on and I'll stand firm for, and you know, when it comes to, you know, voting for it or pushing it, but not enough to have a life altering or even, you know, God forbid, a life ending confrontation with another person because we have different opinions.
Right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to, well, that's your opinion. I'm going to move on about my day. I think what I was saying, though, there's been crazy, horrific things that have happened through history. I mean, you look at Nero burning Christians to light the roadways, you know, during his time. You look at some cultures who would sacrifice infants to their god for their crops to grow. You look at the Wild West, man. They're drawing on each other out in the streets. I mean, there's always been violence.
Yeah, violence is part of life.
And that's, I guess, my question is, what if we had cell phones, you know, in the 400s, in the 1500s, and
yeah, everything would be much more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, things would be very much more public. Is I think what you're saying, right? That you're saying that these things have always existed, but now they're on screen.
You can see them the second they happen.
Yeah, and
absolutely. A lot of it because everybody has a cell phone.
They do.
You know,
even starting at 8 years old or whatever, kids start getting these cell phones and everything's videoed. You know, everything, things at school, things at churches. I mean, there's everywhere. You know, good examples like a while ago, man. One of my kids, that video was taken. You know, that was several years ago now. You know,
it was a few
3 years ago of you doing that. Maybe man. I wonder if we can pull that up. We can show that. I don't know because I don't know how you'd get on Facebook. He can get on mine. You can get on mine. Yeah, if you just pull up Facebook. I don't know what account I have pulled up right now.
Can he not just send that video to you?
Yeah, I probably could do that, couldn't I?
How do you have the video?
No, I could just get it. Could I share it off of Facebook, send it to you in a text? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so.
So I still think it's worse now than it was.
Yeah.
Because of stuff like social media. People do things for 10 minutes of fame, right?
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah. So I think it's worse than it was. I mean, you're talking about the things emperors.
So what you're saying is there's a whole new
that's a whole nother level.
There's a whole new
right.
There's a whole new man, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a whole new caveat to it because now people do things for views.
Yeah.
People do things for clicks, right?
Yeah.
So people will do things thinking, man, that's gonna make me, you know, famous. Not thinking, you know, that they're gonna pay the consequences or whatever for it. You know, that kid that killed Charlie Kirk, or that's accused of killing Charlie Kirk. You know, they're fine. So apparently there's so much stuff on like chat rooms and things that he posted. So, and they're going through that now. They're going through the trial. He was in court yesterday, and his attorneys requested, a preliminary hearing, which means that they want discovery. Mm-hmm. So that means that the defense wants everything that the prosecutors have as far as evidence goes.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they got. I don't know what they got. I don't know what they have, but apparently it's enough to put him in the sack. But
that kid probably hated him so much that he watched him 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like obsessed.
Yeah. Yep.
And if he didn't have social media to do that, it would be here and gone. Like you go see somebody and be like, I didn't like that guy.
Yeah. And
but you're not going to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
I sent that to you.
And for several years. And you know what? That's a good point. I think that that's exactly what happens. Okay, here, Jimmy, let me see if I can get this over to him. I got to get my.
Does it not pop up right here?
I got to get my glasses out. Yeah. Oh, it would. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Pop down on the bottom down there and click. Yeah, click that. Yeah, and then go to Jimmy. Yeah, there you go.
What a time to be alive.
Well, no. It just thought. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Here it is.
Can you make it bigger for him? Yeah. We don't have no audio. Click that little audio speaker down there. Some good preaching going on. Let's watch it again. Here it goes. Oh, man. That is our own fantastic friend, Mr. Vintage Hat Jimmy DeTalent, on the stage. And
it's never going to not be funny.
Let me explain something to you about that situation.
The strap got too small.
Yeah, that's exactly. So my guitars, I have straps that have a locking mechanism.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't trust myself. I'm not going to drop one of my guitars. This was one of Chad DeTalent's guitars, and he had a, fancy leather strap. It was all nice and neat.
But he didn't have no strap locks on there.
But there wasn't any strap locks on that guitar. I don't blame myself as much as I blame Chad. Yeah. And ironically enough, that was the last time I ever played one of Chad's guitars.
No, you play some of his guitars, don't you?
Man, I might have played a couple after that, but he definitely used to.
Those Telly styles you're playing aren't his?
The one that I've been playing for a long time is mine.
Okay.
The one that doesn't, he used to change them out every week because Chad would bring me a new guitar every week to play. And
but all that business stopped.
All that stopped. Dramatically. He's going to deny it too. He's going to say that's not true. But you keep watch and you see how often I play that guitar up there on stage. It's going to be every Sunday.
I feel like you played a Paisley guitar not too long ago.
That was probably 2 years ago.
Was it really that
No,
long?
I don't know.
It's like, really?
The frequency of which he brings me the guitars now has dramatically decreased.
You don't get as many chances?
No, I don't get the chances anymore. I definitely never saw that one again.
Yeah. Did you put a hole in that one?
No, nope. By God's grace, it was fine.
Yeah, because anytime I dropped one on stage like that one time. You were there, remember?
Yeah.
And it fell right on a pedal board, and it just poked a perfect hole in it.
That's what happened to me with Kevin's guitar a couple years ago. I dropped one of his. You see the pattern here of my life?
He had just bought that one too, right?
Yeah.
That was his J45.
45. Yeah.
He told me he was going to get it fixed, and he was like,
No, it adds character, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I had broken a string on my guitar, and we were playing somewhere out, and he was changing the guitar string for me, so he handed me his guitar, so the show could keep rolling, the show doesn't stop.
Was that an Ibanez?
No, I broke a string on my Martin, and then I had his Gibson J45.
No, the Chad guitar, was that an
No,
Ibanez?
that was a Gibson
S-Series.
335.
Yeah, that's what it is. Was it? Or was that? It wasn't an Epiphone? That was a Gibson?
That was a Gibson.
So he still got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Here's
I don't know. He won't let me see it anymore.
I feel like we need to make this. I feel like we need to make this disclaimer though. Chad has all of these guitars.
He does.
He cannot play them.
He's a collector.
He is. That's all he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he can play what? Can he play one chord?
Yeah, he can. He can play a couple chords.
But can he switch between them?
He's working on that.
He's been working on that for. You just said 2 years. I'm saying 2 years.
It's a process.
He went and took a couple lessons, and then he was like, this is, I didn't realize I was going to have to do work.
There is a certain amount of homework involved when you not only do you take the lesson, you have to go home and you have to
especially when you do it as an adult like that. Kids are different, man. Kids are built different where their brains are programmed to take in information. It's harder. I think it's harder for adults to learn things like that. You know, you watch a kid pick up. Man, I seen some little kid the other day playing. I was like, oh my goodness, dude, the guitar was bigger than him, and he was killing it.
Yeah,
I mean, just killing. I was like, man, some of these kids are savants, dude. They're they're not normal good, man. It's like crazy good.
Well, it's just like everything else, man. As the generations progress, there's some phenomenal guy, and then another kid comes in and learns all his stuff, his licks, and he builds off of that.
Yeah, I mean, we just had Dave East, and he was talking about Logan, his kid, who plays country, and he's fantastic. It's funny because after we had talked to him, I seen something like Logan had posted, and it was like all smooth and it was good. I was like, wow, man, this kid is good. He can really play, and then. Oh, and I'm going to put a shout out, man. He's a new viewer to the show. Yeah. He reached out to us. He reached out to me, and hopefully when he comes in town, we're going to have him on the show. Okay. He's getting his band back together. He had some health stuff go on, and he's Lord has blessed him, and he's got back to it. But Mr. Josh Merrill, this is a big shout out to you.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, brother, I never got to talk to you yet. He texted me and gave me his phone number and said he would love to talk to us.
He's moving back or just going to come back to visit?
When he comes and visits, yeah.
Okay.
He lives
down in Texas, right?
Yes. He actually, I know he posted on Facebook, so I don't think he'll mind, but he got a new kidney, I think. He had to get a kidney transplant from one of his sisters, thank God, and that went real good. And so he said he's feeling better. And so Josh, man, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for reaching out, and hopefully we can't wait. If we can't hook up soon with you here, man, maybe we can hook up via Zoom or something.
Yeah,
and
that'd be awesome.
Get you on here as a guest and talk to you, man.
I want to say that a few years ago I was playing down in Texas, and then I think he found out after the fact and said, "Man, I would have loved to have come out."
Man, I always loved.
I don't know. Maybe
man.
I just made that up. I might.
Josh is.
I feel like that happened. I don't.
Yeah, dude. What superhero do you think when you hear Josh Merrill's name?
Superhero.
See, you don't know. You weren't around as much then because Josh went with me and Barry.
Okay, but I'll tell you this: what I think of, not superhero wise, but there's a wrestler that I always think of.
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man.
Yeah.
That's
the look like him. Yeah.
But he kind of
he was a Batman freak.
But
Josh
okay, see, I don't remember that
like
part.
Michael Keaton Batman when it first come out, dude. Josh was everything Batman.
Really,
and we were we were still young, so we were into it, But I remember so much, man, about Marlon, his dad, and like, man, his dad like would let me. He taught me and Josh a lot about like how to drive and stuff. He'd let us drive.
Is that right?
He'd always say, "You too quick goo-goo-pooing around." That's what he'd say when we messing around.
Great.
He was a great. It was good. They're a good family, man. So I really look forward to talking to him. He wants me to. He hadn't talked to Aaron for a long time. Bear, I keep wanting to say Bear, but so I'm going to get with Aaron and we're going to FaceTime him and say what's up, and hopefully I'll find out when he's coming in, and if not, we'll hook it up and we'll get him remotely and talk to him for an hour or so.
Nice.
But yeah, and man, I don't know. Did you ever get a chance before all that happened? Did you ever hear any of his? I kind of followed him, and he's a good Josh is good, man.
Yeah, I think he had posted some videos or something.
He's like one.
Facebook,
so what you got to know about?
Super talented.
He's a big. Josh is a big man.
Yeah,
he's big. He one of them dudes. There's not a lot of guys make me feel little. Josh made me feel kind of little. Like he was a big man, and so it's one of those cool things because he's one of them big dudes. He got up there in his cat. He's a country artist, and so I don't know, kind of Luke Combs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good, man. But he's a good musician.
Yeah.
That
runs in the family.
That family's talented.
He is related to Dave East, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? That's right. That's what made him
crew.
say, "Oh, I like seeing my cousin on there." That's right. Absolutely, man. So what you got going on musically, man? When do you play again? You've been laying off.
Oh, I had 2 weekends off. That's not really
2 weekends.
2
Good
weekends
night.
in a row.
What? Get to work.
And
ironically
you actually sang
enough.
on one of them.
Yeah.
You what?
At the bean party, you actually went out and sung with.
That's right. I got up and sang with Nick Gregory.
Oh, did Nick play out there that night?
Yeah. Ironically enough, I had a show this weekend that got canceled, and I was like, "Man, 3 weekends in a row, that's going to be awesome." And I filled that spot, so I'm actually playing this Friday night.
Okay, where are you playing at?
Playing at the Rooftop.
Ah,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's slowing down a little bit. The fall usually does that, fall into winter.
Well, because football. So most of the places you play are showing football.
Yeah, and then a lot of the places that I play outside, they're shutting the
patios
out.
down.
And then we do have every year around Christmas time we play a lot of company parties and things, and that's fun. I enjoy doing that, but I enjoy the slow down time, and I promise every year I'm going to play less. I'm going to see if I can adhere to that in 2026.
You kind of just fill your calendar with dates you get offered, though, and it kind of just,
That's what happens, and
Yeah,
I don't say no very often if the date's not filled.
No, man, I wouldn't either.
But this year, man, I don't know.
Well, you played a lot this year.
Yeah.
You did a lot of 3 show weekends.
Yeah, well,
because
I was adding some Thursdays and then
some
Fridays
Sundays.
and Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, because you're playing the outside deal on Sunday for lunch. But I always like those, man.
Yeah,
those are fun. And there's usually good food at those places.
Yeah, man.
So. But so man, I know we haven't talked about it. And we can't talk about it much because spoilers and because producer Rick hasn't watched it yet. But dude, I'm loving season 3 of Tulsa King. Man, it's awesome.
Have you started it at all? Have you watched any Tulsa King?
No.
Man, it's really good, man.
It is.
I really think you'll like it. Like I really do. It's like a mixture. It's like a comedy, but it's like a comedy gangster show, but it's in Tulsa, Oklahoma instead of New York City. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of it's kind of crazy, man. And which makes the villains or whatever the antagonists makes them funny. They're not like what you would think. Like they're mobsters, but they're big
Midwestern mobsters.
Yeah, they got like big belt buckles on, and they're old school, and they're not they're running whiskey in the hills down, or in the well, I don't know what they got in Oklahoma, the plains. There really isn't anything.
I was going to say there's no hill. I don't think there's
no.
There.
Yeah, do they even have trees?
Ain't no hollows.
Yeah,
ain't no hollows.
Yeah, no, there ain't. But that's why. See, you can't talk. But that's why it was where it was, like that distillery, man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
When you're going down there, man. Oh, he said 150 mil.
Yeah.
150 mil. Dude, I know from having friends who do it. Like, dude, people that bourbon is high dollar.
What they say on there's some $5,000 bottles there. Some
50-year-old
$5,000
for a bottle of whiskey.
Wow,
dude, I can't imagine. I have like a friend, and he'll buy like a $500 bottle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. Like what in the world, And then he buys it he buys it to enjoy. He buys it. He's not one that's going to set it right. It ain't going to be a dust box. Yeah. He buys it, and then he will enjoy it. He'll open it, man. And I know other guys. I know some guys that collect, like they just buy bourbon and collect it. And they don't even, I'm sure they drink some, but. And then a lot of them guys that do that, if they get a bottle like that, they'll always try to buy 2.
They'll buy 2,
one to drink and one to set up on the shelf.
Save.
I don't have a whole lot of interest in that anyway, but especially that. Ugh, dude, that's awful. And so to spend that kind of money on it, man, I can't imagine that, man. And so can you imagine 5 large?
One sip better make me feel good from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed.
What'd you say?
One sip better make me feel good all day.
Yes. $5,000 a bottle. Yeah,
you better smell it. If I smell it, I better pass out. That's crazy. But they do, man. People are, man, they collect, dude. They do. Even because I watch a lot of, I love smoking meat. I love barbecuing. And a lot of the guys that I watch, their barbecue channels, man, a lot of them always be like, okay, for this one, this pairs good with this bourbon. And this $350 bottle, but it's worth it. And it's like, no, it ain't. Every time when I do my barbecue, I'm like, this is Sprite Zero. It pairs fantastically with every kind of meat I've ever had.
You're going to love my barbecue so much. You're going to eat so much. You're going to want to drink anything.
Oh, no, right? Yeah, no. It just hurts your belly anyway, man. It's like swallowing far. Swallow some far, man. But I don't know, man.
I don't either. I really don't know. I truthfully don't know tonight.
Yeah, I don't either. It's been, man, it's not very late in the week, but I already feel like I've went through 2 weeks this week.
Yeah.
Man, I've had I was super tired today. And by the time I did the things I needed to do, it was time to do what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of things you need to do.
And then when I got done doing that,
you had to do some more things.
I had to do this.
Yeah.
But I love doing this. But still, it was just like that. And yesterday was like that too, man. Mondays and Tuesdays are crazy for me. And then I got, and I pick up my granddaughter. And when I take her and pick her up from school, I love doing it. Don't mind. It's not a complaint at all. But it takes, it cuts your day a lot short. So it only takes me 30 minutes to take her. You drive through, drop her off, you're gone.
But then you have to think about picking her up.
When I pick her up, she gets out of school at 3:15. I have to leave my house at 1:45.
What?
Yeah. To get in the line to where I don't have to wait an hour in line to get her. Because, dude, the line will be, I'm not going to say where she goes to school, but the line will be from the door where she's at all the way down this one road and wrap around on the next road up. And so you're either going to wait, you're going to put your weight at the beginning or the end, one of the two. You know, does that make sense?
You're waiting no matter what.
And so I decided to wait before instead of sit there.
So what do you do in that time? What do you do? How do you kill time?
I scroll.
Yeah.
Look at my phone. On days that I'm really tired, I'll kick my seat back and try to take a nap.
And the line doesn't move, right, till the kids get out.
Yeah, the line doesn't move, you know.
So what place are you normally in line?
I'm in the first set. I get there to be in the first set of cars. They run sets. Like you pull up and it'll be a one real long line, and they'll fill that up, and then they'll go out, and then the other line is parallel to it, and then them kids will go out and they'll fill that up, and then they'll reset both of them, and then these kids will fill the first line, then they'll pull out, and then the second. So I'm always in the first set. I'm either in the first line or the second line.
How old is she? 8?
Yeah.
8 more years, she can drive herself.
Yeah, I know. 8 more years.
You only have 8 more years.
I know. But
that's it.
Man, like I said though, I honestly don't mind. It's good. It's good. It's good time. I talk to her. I make her talk to me a lot when I'm driving her to school, and it gives me the opportunity to pray with her every morning before she gets out. And we do that every morning.
I think that's
pray.
important.
Yeah, man. And she's always into it. We hold hands, and at the end she's like, "Amen," you know. So and I love that. So just gives an opportunity to train her to. First thing you do in the morning, man, before you even start your day, go and talk to God. And I usually start that prayer off with, "Hey, Jesus, it's Poppy and Malia again." And, we just talk to him for a couple minutes before she gets out of the car.
So we don't have to worry about that right now, do we, Rick?
No, that's over with.
That's over with, but.
Yeah, you got it coming. This is a grandchild of mine, not my child. So you do have a freshly married daughter. Yeah.
It ain't happening anytime soon, though.
Man, I don't know.
Let's keep saying it.
I said that.
Fingers crossed.
You don't want. He wants.
I want one. Yeah.
You want one now?
Anytime. Bring it on.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Another few years.
No, once you have a grandkid, you'll be like, oh yeah. Especially.
I think I'm the only one in the family, right, who takes that stance.
Dude, if they get pregnant,
right?
If they get pregnant and have a girl, you're done. You're done for. You'll be, because you're like me. You had all boys, and so if you get a girl, you're gonna be shot, dude. I might as well sell you because you ain't gonna be no good no more.
Rachel wants the twin thing to happen.
She said that the other night.
And be done.
Yeah, that'd be nice, and that's what we thought too. But
boy,
we
girl,
had
done.
boy, right. And then we had another one, boy, and so the total that was boy.
There's no girls in my family either.
Yeah.
She was my first.
Yeah,
and I want Mikey to have a girl first too.
Yeah,
because karma's a.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, but so for us though, at least we, our oldest boy has 2 girls. So I got 2 granddaughters, man. I don't have just one. I got 2 granddaughters. The one's just still really young. She's not even, I think she's just 2. And so 8 and 2. And both girls. So they pretty much, they run things when they're around.
Sure.
And we have we have Malia all the time.
Yeah.
And which, I love it. We have her enough to where it's weird when we don't have her.
There's a piece missing, right?
Yeah, like when I'm like, like we'll be like, oh, we don't have Malia tonight. We can do this, and then like I'll be like, hey, I wonder what Malia's doing. I wonder if she's all right. I know she's okay. She's got a great mom and she's got another great set of grandparents that take care of her and love her. So she's always in good hands. It's not that, but when you're just used to someone being around, always being around, it's weird when they're gone. You know. And not only that, when she's around, you know, she's pretty much she's Poppy's baby.
Yeah.
She does a lot with her granny too, though, man. We are Poppy and Granny, by the way, for the people that don't know that.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I told this, I don't know if I said it on here, but she plays soccer. And she's got a little girl on her team named Maisie, but Maisie's older sister is named Malia. And so that's weird because we don't run into a lot of other Malias. And then her grandparents, who always come to the game, Maisie and Malia's grandparents, are Poppy and Granny. And so we sat by Poppy and Granny, and they sat by Poppy and Granny, which is pretty cool, man.
That is cool.
Because you don't hear a whole lot of that. You know, no. Poppy and Granny was your Poppy and Granny. It was where I heard it.
Yeah.
And, me and Laura were always like, man, we love that. So we stole that. And then that's the first other, you know, I know there's other people, but that's around here, like that people I know. I haven't heard of anybody else.
No Poppy and Grannies.
Yeah. Now people always try to make up like new names, like, you know, oh, I'm Nana. It's like, what? Who's Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, you know? That's like the name of the gas station we just came from.
Yeah.
S-H-A-A-A-A-A-N. Sean.
There were a lot of A's in there.
I just got energetic, didn't I?
You did, man. You came alive there.
You know, sometimes your batteries just boost.
It was just a little, the right connection at the right time.
You know, you never stop being a spaz. When you get older, your spaz will back off a little bit, but then you'll have moments of greatness.
But every little, there again, man, that Toby Keith song. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
Yeah. That's right, man. But
I'm going to be Papa.
Are you going to be Papa?
Papa.
Yeah. Well, I heard, because you guys kind of got a new grandbaby. A little bit.
Huh?
Well, Gavin Bean had a baby.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
And you know, you got to admit, he's to me, you know, I treat him like I treat one of your boys. He's like my nephew, and he's kind of.
Yeah.
And I did hear, I seen where Sarah said something like, "Oh, tell her rah rah." I haven't got
what?
To yeah, I seen that.
She's been saying Granny.
She said rah rah.
Did you hear that correctly,
dude? It was on Facebook.
Rah rah.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell her how stupid it is. And I haven't got to do it yet.
I refuse to believe that.
It's on Facebook.
No, because she calls herself Granny to the grand dog.
Does she?
Yeah.
Who's the grand dog? Oh, Bucky.
Bucky's the grand dog.
Bucky was, but they came over the night for a little bit. Mikey brought Bucky, and dude,
you can't even speak of the things.
My dog's gay.
Man, Bucky was.
He still wanted him.
Man, Bucky was violating Nook in a bad way.
Oh, Bucky was doing it too? The Nook was the one.
I meant Nanook was violating.
Nanook was
violating. No. Bucky did turn the tables at the end of the night.
I did hear that. Well,
he finally gave in.
But Nanook's
like, I can't fight this love.
I can't make.
He said, I just can't quit you.
But
they were an interesting couple.
When Bucky won and Nanook gone, Nanook's no match. Bucky's huge. Nanook's tiny compared to us. Nanook's big. We're like, he's a big dog for us because we had a beagle.
Yeah.
You know? And then so Nanook's pretty big. He's as a husky, he's a husky mix. But dude, when Bucky wanted him off, he'd give him a little. He'd back off. But Nanook's stupid. He's young and dumb. He was running up trying to. I gave him both a pig ear, and Nanook dropped his and went and tried to take big old Bucky's. I was like, Nanook, you're not too smart. What's wrong with you?
He's just very energetic.
Yeah, but then Bucky started like, "What's wrong with this fool?" He started like taking his pig ear, turning around, trying to hide it from him. It was funny. They're cute. They played good together. Best cousins. That's what Rachel's post said. I was like,
Best cousins.
Kissing cousins.
They were some kissing cousins.
Kissing boy cousins. Good night.
Yeah,
what is wrong with them? But it was fun watching them do that. Watching them get together and play because the last time they were together was on the 4th.
Yeah.
And they did good then too.
I thought that was a pretty successful.
Even Segas did good that night.
He did.
He did go off on Bucky though, didn't he?
He wasn't having it. It could have went worse.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, if Nanook would have did Segas like he did Bucky the other night, dead.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
Segas would have just bit him in half.
He's just an old crotchety man.
Yeah, how old is he?
Somewhere between 7 and 8.
Human years, 7 and 8 years old.
Yes.
So yeah, he is old then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
that 50, 49?
Whatever, 7 times 7, 49.
He's our
7
age.
times 8, 56. Somewhere
No wonder
between there.
Segas is so grouchy.
Yeah, man.
It just
You
clicked.
can see it, right?
It just clicked.
Yeah.
He's our age.
Yeah.
He's got a right to be grouchy.
Yeah.
He's got a right.
He's very set in his ways.
He's very violent,
He,
but never too. You guys got to understand, man.
yeah.
Jimmy has this beautiful German Shepherd. He's beautiful. He's big. Boy, he's big. He looks like a tank, man. But he loves people. He would never hurt a person.
No.
But boy, don't mess with no dogs though.
Not so friendly with all the other 4-legged species on Earth. He doesn't like squirrels. Doesn't like rabbits.
Oh, I told you.
He doesn't even like birds.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean they're not gonna
snatch
like
him out of the air.
Yeah. The Nook almost caught a squirrel on the top of our big tall privacy fence the other day. The Nook could. That's the thing about him.
Yeah, you said that, man.
He's a sled dog. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I have no doubt he could get over it if he wants.
Yeah.
He could jump that fence. He could because what he could do was, and I guarantee he would. They're smart. They're escape artists. He would jump up and hit his back legs on that last rein. And he'd be right up over it. He'd kind of climb it. And he does all the husky stuff too, man. He talks. So like when he wants to go outside, he don't just go hoof. He'll go hoof. Like, have you ever heard a husky talk?
Oh, yeah.
Like they just talk, and like I'll be like, dude, shut up. I hear him talking. I'm like, shut up. Like, you talk more than
He doesn't want to leave though. He's got the good life.
Oh no, he ain't leaving. I'm just talking about when he wants to go pee.
When he wants to, yeah. But you know what? You did. You rescued him.
We did rescue him. But he's a
whatever
pain.
was
Is
going
when he
on.
like dude, when we take him out to pee, he'll freak out. Like we got to stay out there with him until he's done doing his business, and then he wants to come in. Like we got this big, beautiful, tall privacy fence. We can put him out there, and dude, he will. The moment if we walk out of the gate, you got to sneak because if he sees you, dude, he can get across that yard in about the time it takes you just to turn around. He's there, and then he'll want to come with you. But if you do successfully escape, dude, the whole time you'll hear him just screaming, talking, wanting. He's got separation anxiety real bad. So we lucked out again. Not scared of fireworks, not scared of storms, not scared of anything. But man, when he knows we're leaving, and he can tell when we just start getting ready and stuff, he starts getting super anxious and
pacing.
Pacing, watching us, talking, just freaking out. Man, he freaks out. Bailey used to be like, she would literally, we'd be leaving and she'd look at us like this and just turn back around.
She says, "Well,
got the house to myself."
Yeah.
Well,
how are Spot and Mavis doing?
They're good.
Producer Rec has a couple of greyhounds, right?
Yeah. 10 and 8.
10 and 8.
Yeah.
And they're actually brother and sister, right?
No.
Oh, I thought they were for some reason. Okay.
No, Spot does have like 10,000 brothers, something like that. Like, you think that's, I'm not lying.
No, that's,
No, that's
he
a
was
normal.
Bred to race, right?
Bred to race,
Yeah, that's a normal, I think, for a purebred dog that someone's trying to make money off of, that's probably.
And they had never been in a house, right, prior to you guys?
Never. Yep. We had to teach them how to walk through a glass sliding door.
Yeah.
Had to teach them to walk on, they couldn't walk on the floors because it's all hardwood.
Yeah.
So they were just sliding everywhere.
Where do they come from?
Florida.
Okay.
That's where we rescued.
You know what's
from.
crazy? Have you guys ever watched the movie Blackfish?
No, I know what it is. You're talking about the SeaWorld.
Tillicum. Yeah. Tillicum.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, look, Google how many freaking offspring he has. It's like thousands. Dude, them whales have thousands of offspring. That's what the male whales are. That's what they do. They just breed them over and over and over again. And I don't know what the number is or how many spread around, but that whale, Tillicum, who was a serial killer, pretty much. They said they turned him into a serial killer. Like he was the only one that would do that. Like, do you know the story about that one guy that like jumped in the fence, thought he could just swim with Tillicum like the trainers did?
No.
Oh, and they found him. Tillicum was riding him around on his back. And he had his junk bit off.
Oh wow.
Was dead on his, and he was riding around, parading him around the pool, and then he had already killed one person before that.
How many people did he kill?
I think he killed three or four. And then the last one was he killed that trainer. He dragged her down. And that was like a person he was like, had a relation, them whales have relationships with people.
Yeah.
Like they're so smart, man. Like they're real smart. Have you ever seen them hunt in the wild?
Mm-mm.
Dude, they're so tactical. It's crazy. Like they'll get like seals on a iceberg, and they'll all swim off and literally huddle around like they're communicating, and then they'll come up with a plan, and like all of them will swim real fast right under the iceberg and make that thing just go like this, and there'll be one ready to like snag them. Yeah. Dude, it is military precise targeting of this. It's group hunting, right? But the craziest thing to me is the little huddles where they'll go gather around, and like it's like there has to be one saying, all right, boys, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do.
Here's the plan. Here's what we're gonna do.
And they've been killing just like great white sharks.
Yeah, and all they do is unzip them and eat their liver.
Yeah,
and let them.
And that's it, huh?
That's all they want is the liver. Wow. So there's actually 2 killer whales in South Africa. So you know the place where they air jaws, like where they always jump and breach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
them sharks are gone. 2 brother killer whales have eaten or chased all
cleaned
them
it
off.
out.
Yeah,
cleaned out the area.
So now all these people, Shark Week probably hates these 2 because how many air jaws did you see? And like they can't even film those no more. I don't know if it's bouncing back. At one point they thought it was, and then they came back. And it's funny too. You know what the 2 whales' names are? Do you know what their names are?
No.
Port and starboard.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. And here's the craziest thing about them too is they're wild whales. They're out in the wild, always have been, never been in captivity, and their dorsals are collapsed. And usually that only happens when whales are in captivity.
Right.
So it's really crazy, man, that these 2 whales have come in and cleaned out this area, and then for some reason they got these collapsed dorsals. And I think there's a reason for that. I think that does happen in the wild every once in a while. But
clearly.
Yeah. But do you know that there has never been, as far as I know, and you can fact check me on this, I'd like to be fact checked on this. I don't think a killer whale, an orca, has ever harmed a human being in the wild. They have in captivity. Never in the wild. There you go.
No.
There's no confirmed record of a wild orca killing a human. While there have been incidents attacking humans, such as the 1972 incident where a surfer was bitten, these are rare and have never been documented as fatal. Orcas, despite being apex predators, may avoid attacking humans due to their ability to use echolocation to discern human composition as non-prey or a cultural understanding that humans are dangerous, leading to a learned wariness. I don't agree with that last part because they'll swim right around you. They'll be friendly sometimes. Like they're not. They're not like
I don't
aggressive.
think they're worried about us.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It seems more reasonable to say that humans are not suitable food.
Yeah, well, I think they look at us and say, "Man, they got a small little liver."
That's not much of a meal.
That's like a little bump.
They probably looked at us back when we were back in our older days and was like, I'm not eating that liver. That's green. So anyway, man, they don't hurt people, but
So how old are those 2?
They think port and starboard are older whales.
Yeah.
So, and they're master. I mean, these great whites are up to 20 feet long, 16, 15, 14 feet. These are the big ones that jump out of the water that everybody wants to go see, and they're gone.
2 brothers.
Like one of them's got the attention, and the other one's coming up from deep below, and just boom, explosion.
It's over. Have you ever seen a video of one of them attack great whites?
No, you know what? I don't think I have.
Dude, they flip them over. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And when they flip them over, when you flip a shark over, they go into it's called tonic immobility.
Yes.
So they kind of pass out. Oh yeah, watch this.
And now to the rare wildlife moment caught on camera. Watch this video of an orca taking down a great white shark. Scientists believe it's the first time a single orca is recorded killing one of the ocean's most feared predators. Janae Norman has that story.
That's terrifying.
Good Lord.
It's the jaw-dropping image of Jaws, a great white shark going from predator to prey.
Good Lord.
Sophia,
that
a 60-year-old
is
grandmother orca, in incredibly rare footage showing exactly why they're called killer whales. Their aim was perfect.
And he was gone.
Hey.
Underwater.
It wasn't even.
Yeah, that was it.
That's not even hard. That's a great white shark. And that's not even hard for them. People always talk about the scariest animals. I think it's that. There's nothing that can do. There's not name one animal that could not one. There's none. Polar bear, them big ones. You put a polar bear in the water and let that happen.
Done.
Yeah.
Donezo.
Done.
They're not getting in there with
No, dude.
No.
Dude, that's crazy.
No way.
I'm going to tell you right now. I've seen video. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, that was new for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that was impressive. That looked like a bus going 100 mile an hour, and it couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It almost didn't look real.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That's terrifying.
That was impressive.
If they did want to kill a human, the impact would kill a human.
Yeah.
That impact alone would kill a human, I think.
Oh.
I mean, that would be like...
I think we would
like
explode.
I think that would be getting hit like by...
That's what I'm saying. It's like getting run over by a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't catch his little liver because
It's gone.
just be little pieces.
There's nothing left.
Where does liver go? I think in that other ocean we can't get to.
Right.
It flew over the
Good
divide.
Lord, man.
This dude, it's crazy. That was so brutal.
Yeah, that was.
That was...
I think on land, a silverback would be insane. Your son wants one for
I know
pet.
that. He keeps saying
A
that.
silverback would tear him in half.
I don't think I love silverbacks and I think they're awesome, but I don't think a silverback can take a grizzly bear.
See, that's a good question.
Far beyond taking. I don't think any. I think
Who do you think's stronger?
I think the grizzly bear.
You think so?
Yes.
But he don't have opposable thumbs.
He doesn't.
true.
That's true.
Didn't have the opposable thumbs.
But I think the main one that you stay away from is the polar bear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah, have we?
They're just mean.
Yeah, they're just mean.
And they're
Coca-Cola's
they're
put them on.
huge.
Coca-Cola advertise them like they're these cute little furry
Yes.
things. No, they're not.
No, they're huge. They're way bigger than grizzlies.
Yeah.
They're bigger than Kodiaks, right?
Right.
Which Kodiaks are grizzly, but they're bigger breed. They're bigger because they live out on Kodiak. I don't know why, but anyway, dude, I would take a bear over. I honestly, I would take the two big cats. I would take a lion and a tiger over a silverback too. I think. I just don't think the silverback can. I don't know. They're strong. I mean, if we're talking Kong, that's a different story. You know,
I think I'd rather have my jugular ate than
be beat to death.
been beat to death
Yeah.
by a silverback.
Yeah,
Just
'Cause all they-
dragging you around for fun.
Yeah, yeah. I think if you for a human, I think the silverback would treat us like what we see the Hulk do in movies.
Just bam,
bam, just throw you
bam.
around.
Yeah.
Because they're like 500 times stronger than a man or something
Yes.
like that, or they got the strength of
Yeah,
whatever it
it-
is, 100
yeah.
men or something. And they did that thing. If 100 men could whoop a gorilla,
Yeah.
maybe. But guess what? I'm not being one of the 100.
No.
And if I was, I want to be like in the middle.
The middle.
With a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not near the back?
Because if you're in the middle, you got protection on both sides of you, and you can kind of look around.
Well, so it was a surrounding. It wasn't just one by one. It was all 100 surrounding.
I think
Like
it's
300.
I think it was,
Yeah.
I think it was all 100 at once versus a silverback gorilla.
Yeah. It wasn't like one by one and it gets
Well,
tired.
no, that wouldn't even. No,
Yeah.
that
makes
gorilla's not going to get tired because if it's just one man, he don't even have to move. He could just be like,
Yeah, just like clap his hands on your head.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was dumb for me to even say, really.
I mean,
now looking back.
Come on,
I mean,
Mikey.
gorillas have the.
That was a Mikey moment.
I think gorillas can flip cars over and stuff. You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
But man, the big cats are super scary too.
Have you seen that? I don't know. There's a meme where they say that tigers have like the spots in the back of their ears look like eyes for their predators. And somebody was like, "Man, I'm not weird. I'm like,
What
I'm
predator?
scared of who is a tiger's predator?
Yeah, I don't think there is anywhere they live. Is there?
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing that
Hippos.
No, you want me to tell you what it is? I can tell you. I don't know if they eat them, but I can tell you what kills them. Like black mambas. Black mambas, green mambas over there in Africa. There's videos you can watch where they've been bit, and like them big old cats, they'll think they're fine and they'll run off, and then they'll.
So they're not impervious to their venom.
Oh no, nothing's impervious to that. I don't think.
Have you seen those mongooses
They're just too
fight
fast.
snakes? That's impressive.
I don't think they're impervious to the venom. I just think
They
I
just
think they don't get bit.
No, I think you're
They're
right.
too fast.
Yeah, they're but that's just rattlesnakes, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't
know where mongooses
No, I
are.
think it was
actually.
with cobras because it's.
Or no, that's
Ricky
right, cobras.
Tikki Tava.
That's right,
Ricky
cobras.
Tikki Tavi.
Yes, no, Ricky Tikki Tacky.
Tacky.
Wasn't it Tacky?
I don't know.
Ricky Tikki. It's Ricky Tikki
Tavi.
something. You're right though. That was fun. That was a cartoon, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. It is cobras for sure, 100% cobras. But dude, if you watch they got videos of black mamas going like, I don't know how fast. I want to say like 30 mile an hour on land. Like they're crazy fast. And it may be the green mamas that are faster. I don't know, but There's a video of a tiger or a lion. One of the two got bit on the paw, and it shows him slowly sit there and go down and die.
Yeah.
Succumbing to them. And then I know them mambas can't eat like a tiger, but you know what? Like one of them big old. That's another thing that could be a predator is the big
anaconda.
Like boas and anacondas that if they get them wrapped up, because they will eat things like that. I've even seen pictures of where they've got and this is rattlesnakes, because it happens in the United States where these are boa constrictors in Florida is what it is, where they've eaten alligators and it kills the snake too. They bust open from the alligators being too big, or maybe the alligator's going crazy when they're still in there. I don't know, but there's pictures of like snakes where the alligator's inside it, but hanging half out of it. Have you ever seen those images?
Yeah.
Mama said they're ornery because they got all them teeth.
All them teeth.
And they got no
ain't
toothbrush.
Got no toothbrush. That's a water boy, right?
Well, Mama's wrong.
What you talk about, Mama? Is that what he said?
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Oh, man. Dude, I haven't watched that in a while.
Something's wrong with his medulla oblongata.
The next time you see him, he's just in a neck brace, tore up from the floor up. That's crazy. I don't know. It's nuts, man. Well, I've had a lot of fun with you tonight, but I think we can wrap it up.
Thanks, buddy.
You know, I always love talking to you.
Thanks, buddy.
It's like we've known each other our whole lives.
Almost.
You know?
Yeah.
Producer Rick.
Kind of like that.
Thanks for your help, like always. We appreciate you, sir. It's made life so much easier. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video. Let us know what you think. Who wins, a grizzly bear or a silverback? And then at the end of the day, can anything defeat an orca? Do you want to know the answer? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, hit the notification bell to make sure that you never miss another video. What will only take you a second means the world to us. So we love you. We can't wait to see you next week. And as always, the best goodbye that there is comes from Mr. Jimmy DeTalent.
Well, bye. Counter started over.
Wow.
It's going to get longer again progressively after that.
That was really quick. He was like, well, bye.
I'm still on it, though.